Alright. Well, let's talk with her. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see the orc sitting at one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something or someone. She hides it well, but the orc is stressed. Perhaps it has to do with the dwarves. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in other ways as well. You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket sleeve, a heart with the initials of the Norwegian Free Strider Regiment. What's this? Not often we get an Earthguard around here. She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I'm second in command, guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. Okay. I'm Helm. Why the fuck would I say I'm Helm? Names and labels aren't important. Debatable, but I do like a secretive man. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. Alright, so what's the deal with the dwarves? Oh damn, complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious days if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly, and they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says and winks at you. She telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful when communicating with slower individuals. Alright, okay, let's see. It'll explain it to me in details from the top. Okay. Let's see what she has to say. The words leave your lips as if you've spoken them 100,000 times. It's all just an inconvenience. Her eyes say, a pain in the ass. Okay. These lovely Asgalies have decided by themselves to hold a rally here on their lovely little circle square. Unfortunately, they need a permission of public gatherings, or a PPG. They do not have a proper PPG. And you are just sitting here because. Simple really. These dwarves are ignoring my call to disperse, so I'm here as a witness. If they do not leave by sundown, they will be fined and or arrested. Why don't you just come back at sundown? I would, if it wasn't for the fact that I need to witness the entirety of the trespassing. Since they were served during the morning, if they do not disperse by sundown, they will be inflicted with an entire day's worth of fines. I would have an assistant do it, or a secretary, but we are stretched thin as it is with the election coming up. No, I will just sit here and smile politely. Arrested by whom? She gives you a smug grin. You, perhaps. The monopoly on violence here on Tolstad is more of an oligopoly. It will be a roll of a die to see who gets employed to handle these rude dwarves. Maybe some goblins? The city of Norvink also allows us to employ mercenaries for extra legal enforcement, but the company likes to avoid that in most cases. As you can imagine, mercs tend to lack that finer touch. This woman loves to talk. There is something shady about this. Okay. I don't want anything to do with this mess. No, that look away. She laughs. Now you're acting like a true city official. Alright, sounds like trouble. Trouble would at least be exciting. This is just dull. If only I could get my hands on those PPG documents. Then I could simply hand them over to the city and go home early, or rather head back to the office and complete the draft for the marketing meetup. Sorry, I've got a lot on my plate. She's humming it up to get your sympathy. Truly an amazing actress. You're being manipulated. Be careful, alright? And shape for because I'm busy. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. I'm here on important business. Business, you say? She leans in and squints at you. Fascinating. Perhaps I can be of service, Earthguard. For your business. Where's the Golden Chieftain? Lady Sageleaf, just head down the stairs. Good luck getting an audience, though. By moving your head to the side and using your eyes to look south, you see a garden of some sort. You can see a goblin or two on the ramparts. Alright. Is she busy? I sure hope so. Took us months to get in a room with her to discuss some renovations in the halls. The common slang for the central spire of apartment in Tolstad. The lower ones are less fancy. If she's not busy, she's a bitch. Dragon of Tolstad, my ass. She catches herself from releasing any more profane comments. Anything else? She looks annoyed now. Alright, tell me what you know about the tea shop. Tea shop that blew up, she says dramatically. Sounds like a magazine tale. I heard it was an accident. The Post mentioned it in passing. Minor mishap, I believe, was the official quote. Although, from what people tell me, it was quite the explosion. So you weren't in the area. Okay, anything else you know? No, I'm afraid no. I was away at the time of the explosion on the North Wall. One of the 5 districts in Norwich, known as the Industrial District for its many factories built along the river. This is where you live. Anyone who calls it the this is where this is where you live, okay. Anyone who calls it the North Wall is probably not a local. Everyone who is cool calls it North Wall, just North Wall. The sign of an outsider. She calls it the North Wall instead of just North Wall. Right, she looks inland. I did see you smoke. It was a clear day. What do you think was the cause, Earthguard? Don't give away too much. She's prying. If Magistrate says it was an accident, I believe it was an accident. Good soldier, she says, and gives you a fist salute. Hold on. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? Don't answer that. She has no control over you. She's a freeze rider, so why run? No. But actually, she says, holding out her hands. Beware, this woman knows how to manipulate people. No. Oh. Nice weather we are having. Okay. I like that it continues to give me more options. I sneak away. Impossible. Okay, can I get one more option or... No. You look lovely today. Thanks. Are you here to investigate a tea shop? Nice weather. Okay, I'm not going to get this. I mean, I would need to have not 20. I'm here to investigate the tea shop. Interesting. I'll be honest, I assumed the city would just ignore it. What they sent to you. It's fine. She would find out eventually anyhow. It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks this is an esoteric mess if they send a cleric to look into it. Okay. Why would the city avoid sending a representative? Because of the elections, of course. Look, Tolstad is a highly volatile district with lots of extremist ties. I believe this tea shop acted as a sort of a lightning rod. So when a place like that blows up, why would any faction spend resources investigating it? Especially when those resources could be spent on trying to win the terribly important election. While some might see it as a corruption, I would classify it as more simple, boring, but ultimately harmless bureaucracy. Okay, so what exactly have you heard? It blew up. Fireplace incident. Bullshit, of course. Most likely a rogue spellcaster. Esoteric. I keep hearing that word. What does it mean exactly? It means her face wanders for a while. Her eyes wander for a while. Her brow furrows. It's a term to describe whenever anything queer happens. Whether the cause would be regular spellcasting or something more esoteric. I'm sure you've noticed something you couldn't explain rationally. Then that would be esoteric. I assumed you, of all people, would know what it is, considering she mimics casting a spell with her hands, then points at you. Okay. You sure are. And good luck, cleric. If there's anything the Ascani Reeds Trading Company can do to help you out, let me know. You can usually find me down in our HQ on Water Lane. She smiles in a way that completely breaks down your defenses, looking forward to seeing you there. A kind gesture with ill intent. This woman knows well how to manipulate weaker men. I like her already. Alright, I'm done discussing business. I'd like to know more about you. Little old me. I'm an open book. Alright, so where are you from? She doesn't answer you at first. Instead, she looks away for a moment and smirks. She's thinking of messing with you. You mean because I am an orc, I can't be Norwegian, she says, looking at you with a stern expression. Where you are from, orc. You know what I mean. I do, she says, giving you a warm smile. I'm from Blood City Bay. I ran with the warbands when I was a girl. Took me all around the coast, she explains, far from the cursed plains of Fell Tire. We were hired during the Third Revolutionary War in Reeds. When it was over, I stayed behind. As she speaks, you see her eyes glimmer. All those memories coming back to her. She's seen a lot. Those were the days. Alright. So what's like being an orc in Norwich? My kind is quite rare, so... She mumbles, her gaze trailing off towards the horizon. Some sadness, loneliness. You feel terrible for her. The occasional comment does sting a bit. I've gotten used to it. How nice of you to ask. I'm not asking, I'm collecting information. Yes, I'm a wonderful person. Your comment elicited a spontaneous laugh. Oh, gods be damned, you are a special little man. That's the first genuine laugh from her. She carries a thoroughly constructed mask. So you're working for the Free Striders. I don't work for the revolution, it's just a revolution. I work for the Ascani Reeds Trading Company. We promote the Free Strider ideals in Ascan. Currently, we focus on making sure this election process goes smoothly, along with other economic concerns. I enjoy working for them very much, perhaps not so much on slow days like this, but alas. Don't really know any of this. You see, I'm a political. I like the election, but you are going to lose. And any decent freestrider would be happy with that outcome. It's about a process, not the outcome. Not to pry, but if not freestrider, what are you voting for in the election? It's only a few days away. Asgalists shall sweep the coast. Earthguard and Asgalist. What a combination. I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons I took this job. Speaking with individuals such as yourself, hearing what they have to say. So thank you for that. She's being genuine. Alright. You're a strong and physically imposing woman. How is that a way to flirt? It's such a terrible comment. But you know what? Fuck it, let's go for it. She covers her mouth and tosses with a hand. She's trying not to laugh. You got one shot. She's bedazzled by her confidence. Don't fuck this up. This is bad. This is really bad. Tell her where business settles you would like to take her out to dinner. That should do it. You've got real nice task. All these options are hilarious. I'm not attempting to flirt. Alright, let's go for this. When business is settled, I'd like to take you out to dinner. Really now? Night out with a government employee. How exotic. She's almost sincere. I'm not sure about my schedule at the moment, after the election though. Score. Come find me next week and we'll set something up. But for now, anything else you wanted? Alright, I'm done asking. How silly me, thinking about myself all the time. What about you? I am your savior. I am a literal walking corpse. Necromancy isn't unheard of, but who am I to judge? Be undead if you want to. Alright, let's talk with the dwarves now. And see if we can progress that. So about the rally. I spoke with Agent Vera. Really now? And what did the brute say? Careful now, the situation is on the blade's edge. You could either taunt him to see if you can get him to act out, or you could try to reason with them. Or simply tell them to leave. This dwarf respects force, stand up to him. Pretty noble line like you wouldn't want to get arrested now. If you don't leave before sundown, you'll be fined and arrested. Oh yeah? Will you do the honors then, Mr. Cleric Cityman? You hear chuckles among the dwarves. They find you ridiculous in your old school armor. Yes, I will. No, but she'll get someone to do the job. Someone, huh? Some grunt with a paycheck, I bet. She get mommy and daddy. And you will probably get a massive fine or jail. The other dwarves start grumbling among themselves. You sense a falter in Alpha's expression. The dwarf can be negotiated with now, but it helps if he sees you as an ally. Hey, he says, leaning in. What do you expect me to do, huh? These boys are counting on me. He's standing here for pride and nothing more. It is only good for the cause and for these men if they leave at this point. You must show him the truth. As terrible as it is, leaving is the best option for this. Leaving is the best option. Asgal would be proud. The dwarf smirks. He knows you have his back. Alright. Wait. Let's see. Can I actually convince her? About the dwarves? Or did you now? Okay, don't get involved with this bullshit unless you want to pick a side. Now, I could try to use Charm Person. But that would mean I mean, I want... Probably... I can talk with her later about some things. Let's see if I can convince her like this. Alpha's entirely in his right to hold this rally. Such a powerful declaration, yet I don't see any proof whatsoever, or any real argument either. There's nothing wrong with his documents. Factually wrong. Go check them again, or don't. She's definitely hiding something, but dare you risk to pry? Now, I would love to hear what you actually think. Alright, moderate. This is going to be quite difficult. 15. I have +5, which is decent. Oh my god, no. Fuck. Attempting to see things from her perspective only makes things muddier. You twist and turn on the situation and you just don't get it. Maybe she's really just that focused on justice. Maybe she's just stubborn. You okay, cleric? You'll have to solve this problem by talking to the dwarves. Just tell her you're neutral for now. Go and talk to alphas. Situation's a bit complicated. I agree. But that does not change the outcome. We have to draw the line somewhere, don't we? Alright. I guess I can't... You're just trying to stop them from having a lawful rally. She scoffs. I disagree. This has nothing to do with politics. They simply do not have the right to hold this rally of theirs, and I'm here as an extension of the law. Aren't you supposed to be here as well? The law is flexible. Yeah, sure. Tell that to the magistrates. She's definitely hiding something, but dare you risk to pry? Oh yeah, it's locked. Oh, I could unlock it. Wait, why do I have like 2... Okay, so I can spend 1 shard to unlock it. I mean... I think I can do it, because I only need to run, like, have 10, which is... What the fuck? Exactly the same? No fucking way, man. Oh my god. You know what? I'm just going to cast Charm Person. Okay, spell succeeded. There you go. She gives you a wide smile. If there's anything the Ascanioids Trading Company can do for you, don't hesitate to ask. You're using your mind... Okay, yeah, okay. This is very frank. We would love to help. Well, there is one thing. Yes. Break the spell. Alphonse isn't his right to hold this rally. Oh, why are you really pursuing these dwarves? Or you're asking direct questions now? I'll indulge you. There is a thing here I don't believe you understand. Oh, these dwarves are looking to upend the current power, the company's power, as well as the city's. You and I have a direct investment in the destruction of their ideology and movement. Even under the effect of a charm, she still manages to try to convince you to work for her. Fascinating. That's that, she says with a smirk. An evil smirk. Alright. Alphonse is in his right to hold this rally. Is that what you think? Yes, and you should leave. Fine, I'll leave. As a personal favor to you, of course. She leans on her hand, glancing over to the working dwarves. Then she shrugs and stands up, her figure towering over you. Then she just nods and walks away, down the stairs. She's going to be pissed once the charm wears off. Oh my god. Go, inform the dwarves. I guess no date for me. She just up and left. The dwarves look at you in stunned silence. Alphonse smirks and bellows out. The beast is felled, boys. They all cheer. Cheer with them. Alpha gives you a hard pat on the lower back. Amazing work. To just have her walk off like that. I've never seen an Earthguard dispense justice in such a guided manner. Truly a wonder to behold. The dwarves quiet down after a series of hugs and rows. They look at each other and then their leader. So, the older one speaks up. What now? Well, we, You hold the rally, right? Shit. We can't stay. The dwarves grumble. We can't stay. Pack it up, boys. We are heading off. What the fuck, man? So I pissed her off and they're still leaving? Why? No choice, he mumbles. We're getting screwed from every side here. I'm not the type of fool to fight battles. I cannot win. The dwarves turn to you and stick a finger... turns to you and sticks a finger in your face. You're a strange lad, but I see some good in you. If you want to make some real change on Tolstad, then join us. Find us down on the crossing. Alphonse and his band of dwarves pack up their stuff and head off. Great. You've made friends with Asgalis on Tolstad. This might prove useful or not. Well, I could have done that without... I could have done that actually, you know, without pissing her off. Let's see, so I can have this as a weapon, or this gives me +1 constitution? Okay, so it has to be a weapon slot. I think +1... +1 dexterity. Oh, you can't fire it. Okay, so it's just going to give me... I mean, it is still better. This, though, give me advantages where I might need a hammer. But yeah, I think it's better to have 2 of these. Alright. Nothing more here, so let's just go downstairs. Oh, wait, can I reach that? I can. You see a bird's nest nestled on the edge of a protruding stone tile. Got some eggs in it, and you spot something shiny below as well. It appears unguarded. Just don't climb out there, man. You will die, like, for sure. Okay. I'd really like to climb over there and give it a shot. No. That's fair. No. Yes, it is. That seems like a sure death. What's that? Oh, there's also... Wait, what? Okay. Alright. Just money. What about here? Don't sleep. Okay, what about here? Wait. Huh? There we go. Does not follow safety standards. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, this house. Okay. I don't think I can fight with the zombie still. Okay, we go here then, I suppose. Wait, what is here? It's like this. There was something that poofed in and out of existence. Right, an apple. Let's take this. And then we... Plus 2 strength minus wisdom. Oh. No, I don't want plus 2 strength with a penalty to wisdom. Alright, we have our first wall that we can explore. Goblin artwork. A green face is splattered across the facade, staring wildly towards the flaming sky and the dragon spread across it. Or something like that. Can you call this art? Right, what does it tell me about the state of Norvik? Nothing, really. That goblins are artists. It represents a devotion, albeit in an assigned way. The fire is the soul, a boundary between the real and the heartful. Alright, place your hand on the wall. You take a step forward. The painted stone surface is smooth, truly ancient. Alright, esoteric urge to communicate with the object. Your pocket watching is okay. Let's see. I'm going to first use the hammer so that we get a better chance to do it. Right, blah, blah. Okay. Let's see. So we have +4. Hell yeah. We made it. You sense a crack in the wall. It wasn't there before. Then you hear the voice. A faint voice. A hoarse voice. Secrets end when spoken. Talking to walls now. Awesome. What is it like being a wall? Nothing. Nothing good or nothing bad? Nothing. Nothing in isolation. What do you know about Norvik? Nothing. Alright. Who built you, wall? A god. Cool. Cool it with the heresy. Okay, which god? Iomestra. Never heard of that god. Okay, how old are you? 15 times LDs? What? How many years is that? 2000. Damn. What is your name? Chansey. Pretty name? Okay. What's your political affiliation? Fear. Perfect response. Are you sure you understand the question? Yes. Alright then. Alright. Good wall. Then silence. Nicest wall you've ever met. The walls of this place hold more spirits than people. Bow to the wall. Thank you for your time.